Hi everyone, this is the second part of the Crochet DOG tutorial, and in this part I will be showing you how to attach the arms to the body of the dog and how to crochet the head of the dog. Okay, first you need to count 5 stitches for both arms. You need to count 5 stitches on the left side and 5 stitches on the right side, and it's up to you if you will have 6 stitches in back and 4 stitches in front, or if you will have 5 and 5, and these stitches will not be crocheted with the arms. Okay, I'm going to remove 2 stitches on the right side. And now we can start to crochet and we can attach the arm, the right arm. So you need to crochet 1 single crochet in next 5 stitches with the arm. So you need to insert your hook through both layers of the arm and then through the stitch in the body. And finish the single crochet. Okay, it was last single crochet, and now we are going to crochet 1 single crochet in next 5 stitches and make single crochets just in the body because we have attached the right arm. Now 5 single crochets and I am at the stitch marker, and we need to attach also the left arm. So now we are going to crochet one single crochet in the next 5 stitches in the body, and we will attach the left arm during crocheting. Now we have 5 stitches left, so make 1 single crochet in next 5 stitches. Okay, and we have done the body with the arms and legs. Now I'm gonna show you how to make the head of the dog. So start with magic ring and use 4.5mm crochet hook, and then 6 single crochets into the magic ring. I'm going to chain 1, and this chain is counted as single crochet. So I have to make 5 single crochets into the magic ring. 5 plus 1 is 6. Tighten the magic ring and then join the round with a slip stitch, and I will insert my hook into the first stitch. So I'm going to make the slip stitch in the first stitch. Counted from the right side, it's 5th stitch. So here, make a slip stitch and start to crochet the second round in the same stitch and make first single crochet. Mark the first stitch and make 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. In this round, we need to increase every stitch all the way around. So you need to make 2 single crochets in each stitch around. At the end of the round, you need to have 12 stitches. In the next round, we are going to increase every second stitch all the way around. So I'm going to increase the first stitch. So I have increased the first stitch. In the next stitch, 1 single crochet. And this section has to be repeated 6 times in total. So at the end of this round, you need to have 18 stitches. Okay, in next round, we need to increase again. So I'm going to increase the first stitch. And in next round, we are going to increase every 3rd stitch all the way around. At the end of the round, you should have 24 stitches. In next round, we are going to increase every fourth stitch around. So at the end of the round is 30 stitches. And I didn't tell you, we are making the muzzle of the dog. Now it's gonna be easier because we are going to make 2 rounds of single crochets, 2 rounds without chains. So make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around and make 2 rounds in total. At the end of the round, you need to have 30 stitches. Okay, in the next round, we are going to increase again, but we will increase just the upper part of the face. So increase the first stitch and in the next stitch, 1 single crochet. So I have increased and then 1 single crochet in next stitch. And this section has to be repeated 8 times in total. Okay, this is what this looks like. So we have increased the front part and the upper part of the muzzle or of the face. And now here, make 1 single crochet in next 14 stitches. At the end of this round, you need to have 38 stitches. In the next round, we are going to increase every 3rd stitch in the upper part of the face. So start to increase the first stitch. I have increased the first stitch in the next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet. And this section has to be repeated 9 times in total. Okay, I have increased 9 times and now 1 single crochet in next 8 stitches. In next stitch, increase, so make 2 single crochets. And you have 2 stitches left, so make 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. Okay, at the end of this round, you need to have 48 stitches. And in the next 8 rounds, make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So you will make 8 rounds without change, without increase, without decrease. Okay, this is what the shape of the dog looks like. And now it's time for decrease. So we are going to decrease at the beginning and then 1 single crochet in next 6 stitches. And this section has to be repeated 6 times in total. So in this round you will decrease every 7th stitch all the way around, and at the end of the round you will have 42 stitches. Okay, and now we will decrease every round. So decrease at the beginning of the round and mark the first stitch. In the next 5 stitches, 1 single crochet, and this section has to be repeated 6 times again. So you are going to decrease every 6th stitch all the way around. At the end of the round will be 36 stitches, and you will continue decreasing like this every round. So in next round you will decrease every 5th. In next round you will decrease every 4th. In next round you will decrease every 3rd stitch. Okay, and this is what this looks like. And now it's time for safety eyes and safety nose. I'm going to place the safety eyes between 7th and 10th row, and the nose will be in the second row. And place the safety eyes in the part of the face where we increased. It's very important. And you can stuff the head with hollow fiber and stuff the muzzle of the dog firmly. And I have one tip for you. You can embroider the line before you place the nose. So embroider the line under the nose before you place the nose. It will be easier for you. Okay, let's continue decreasing. I'm going to make 22 round. So I'm going to decrease at the beginning and then 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. So in this round, I'm going to decrease every 3rd stitch all the way around. At the end of this round will be 18 stitches. Okay, and you will continue decreasing also in next round. So in next round, you will decrease every 2nd stitch. And in next round you will decrease by decrease. So continue decreasing and meet me back again. Okay, I have 8 stitches left because I'm going to cut the yarn and pull it through, and now we are going to use yarn needle, and we will close the hole with yarn needle. And in previous round I decreased just 4 times, so I have 8 stitches left, and now I'm going to make stitch by stitch and I will make 8 stitches, and I'm going to use just front loop. Okay, and then just pull the yarn and tighten it, and this is invisible ending. And then just hide the tail inside the head of the dog. Okay, now let's make the eye socket. So I'm using the long needle and cotton yarn, thin cotton yarn, and make one stitch under the right eye and go back to the head, to the bottom of the head, and make the same stitch also at the left eye. Then just tighten it, pull both ends, and make a simple knot, and you can hide both ends inside the head. Okay, and now let's embroider the face. First, I'm going to show you how to embroider the eyelid. So you use the same color of chenille yarn as for the head, and use long needle and make one bigger line above each eye. Then bring both ends together and make a simple knot and hide them inside the head or just trim the yarn. Okay, now use thin black cotton yarn and make one line underneath of each eyelet, or you can use mix of cotton and acrylic or acrylic yarn. It depends on you. If you didn't make the line under the nose and the smile yet, make it now. And embroider the eyebrows. Now I'm going to make one white line under each eye, and I'm using chenille yarn. It's thinner chenille yarn called Dolce Baby by Yarn Art. And don't tighten it too much, and then just bring both ends together and make a simple knot with both ends, and you can cut the tail or you can hide both tails inside the head of the dog. Okay, we are at the end. Thank you for watching and see you soon.